Previously on ApprenticeEh.
That's the VidCon thing. That's so cool!
And here's their setup.
He's so excited!
It was amazing. Jabba the Hutt cupcake. Good morning, I am doing some very quick shopping before the convention center opens. It's opening right now, and I'm looking through everything, and I was able to read this and not even notice that I was reading in a different alphabet, and my eye caught it, and I was like, I went to, and then realized, that's not the alphabet. That's something else. So anyways, without any translation, without any help from anybody, this says, I went to Star Wars Celebration Anaheim, and all I got was this scruffy looking t-shirt. So, I'm where I belong. Super nerd, hardcore Star Wars letters nerd. The live stream starts in 10 minutes. But I showed up like an hour ago, and I got this cool Star Wars Tiny Death Star t-shirt, which I love. And there's all kinds of awesome art. And this is really the first chance I have had to like wander around and actually look at Celebration. I just have to do it very quickly after the vendors set up, but before the doors open. So I'm trying not to spend too much money, but there's a couple thousand things that I want. So luckily I'm limited by like what I can bring on a plane with me. So that's my hard limit, and it prevents me from buying big things. And big usually means expensive. Look at this Wookiee beanbag. We have a beanbag in our living room, and I feel like 3PO and Chewie would really like that a lot. I feel like we should probably buy that. And they have Star Wars shower curtains, which I think I need. And then over here, they have a rug that I really like, a Wookiee rug that we could put in our living room. So we just need to get all of the things, all of it. There's all kinds of Star Wars Lego. There's Star Wars Hot Wheels, which are really neat. And then they have like Episode 7 costumes. This is not them, that's a clone trooper. And Imperial officers, which is really neat. I'm a black Imperial officer. The green ones are cool too. It's like a green-gray. And this is an Episode 7 Stormtrooper. They just have them covered up at the moment. Look at how cool all of this stuff is. I am gonna be late. I need to get back. And I need to get back right now.
It's a Corey! He's doing this all day, every day, by the way.
What is one of the weirdest things you guys have found?
For me, it would probably be a model kit from Japan of R2-D2, where he's wearing a German World War II helmet, and inside the packaging are actually Nazi insignias to go on it, which is a very strange piece.
That is very strange.
Corey is doing so many interviews today in full armor. He's a real trooper.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to Star Wars Celebration Live, Anaheim 2015. And for those that don't know, what is
So we have ventured out onto the convention floor, and we're getting about 10 steps before he gets stopped for photographs, and it is wonderful. He made these two kids' days. They were so happy to meet a stormtrooper. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, this is the best. All ages are enjoying.
And we got to work together last year. I got to shoot a video here in the Cantina set, and one of the biggest comments we get on that video is like the aliens. I mean, yeah, we're in the Cantina, one, but two, the other thing that sells it is look at those aliens, like look at those costumes. That's the real deal. Where did you find those?
Thanks. We've had people who thought that the Volkswagen spot was shot with like the real stuff, which is like that's the biggest compliment we could get.
It looks exactly like the real stuff. I mean, even your Ponda Baba is missing an arm. And I remember you telling me about a fun story about having both arms for Ponda Baba.
Oh, yeah.
For the really, really hardcore fans.
Yeah. So if you watch him throughout the weekend, the existing hand will switch from a hoof hand to a monster hand. Because the original movie, they shot it one time with the hoof hands, and when they went to shoot the close-up, they're like, how is he holding a gun with a hoof hand? It doesn't make sense. So they just put a monster hand in. So in the final movie, he's technically got two different types of hands.
Yeah.
Corey is loving his life right now. Those are the guys that worked in the shop building all of the models on like all of the movies, including the very, very original ones.
That did all of the models for A New Hope. And how many people worked on Revenge of the Sith?
There were about 102 model makers in the model shop. Jeez. I'm not sure if every single moment they were all working on. It was big. It was big. It was really big.
Now I know just from watching the bonus material of the DVDs, the Blu-rays, things took a really giant leap when you worked on Empire Strikes Back with, you know, the massive Star Destroyers, the Super Star Destroyers, all those tiny fiber optics.
Yeah.
You remember being in there and putting all of those in one at a time?
Yes.
I just interviewed Billy D. Williams. Check this out.
3, 2, 1. Okay, Chase, come here. Because if I don't jump in, I'll kill myself. Come here. Because it's too cool to be surrounded by all these cool guys.
Perfect. I love your parodies and
thank you so much.
Very funny.
Thank you.
Great stuff.
Corey, it was really great talking to you, interviewing you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Billy, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, guys.
Home is where the bar is.